I'm Paul Dean, Managing Director of Hermitage and Fidelity EPoS, and today I'm here with Thomas Scarrott. Thomas, do you want to just introduce yourself?
Oh, yes, good morning, Paul. I'm Thomas Scarrott, Director and one of the family owners of Vale Holiday Parks and also Claret Bay Holiday Village. We have 12 parks in our group across Wales and Cornwall. I'm also Chairman of the West Wales branch of the British Holiday and Home Parks Association, BH and HPA, as well as being an elected member of their Holiday Parks National Executive Committee.
As far as today's concerned, we specifically wanted to talk to you about the Fidelity online food and drink ordering system. How have you got on with the system?
Really good. Prior to the lockdown, we was looking at implementing some sort of online ordering app, and the main thing for us was that it had to be a solution that was fully integrated with Total Control Premier. So a lot of the breweries out there were offering their version of an online ordering app in light of the lockdown, but the problem was none of those solutions had an API, and none of them would integrate with any sort of back-end office solution. Whereas the solution you provide, Go, is fully integrated, and once it's switched on, you just leave it work in the background and it does the rest for you.
Yeah, I think we recognised early on that fully integration was absolutely critical to the success of any online ordering solution. How did you find the setup process and actually getting the thing up and running?
Very straightforward. We dealt directly with your projects team, who were great to deal with. Literally just filling in a couple of forms, setting up a new merchant ID, and the rest was all handled by Fidelity.
That's excellent. How did you communicate with the customers? How did you get the buy-in from the customers themselves?
So we did a big marketing push to our customers at Claret Bay Holiday Village. It coincided with us reopening the park. When we initially reopened the park, we knew that we wouldn't be allowed to open the clubs and bars at that point. We knew that was coming further along the line. So we had 2 to 3 weeks of really pushing the app and the benefits of it, and sort of giving some online demonstrations about how easy it is to use and the benefits they get from it, and also by putting an incentive there. So if the customers use the app, they'll get our cheapest available prices using the app rather than queuing at the bar.
Excellent. And what sort of take-up have you had?
I would say all of our customers, at least 90% of them, are using the app, because if it's a customer that books in a high fleet caravan, they're staying with us on a short term, as part of the check-in process, we will sign them up to using the app. If it's a customer who's a regular customer, a caravan owner, normally by being a caravan owner, they would be able to take advantage of our cheapest prices by virtue of the fact that they've made the investment and they own the caravan with us. But given the extraordinary circumstances we find ourselves in, we've reduced our prices even more for our caravan owners to sign up and use the app. So there's absolutely no reason whatsoever for somebody not to sign up and use the app. You've got the odd person who don't like using technology, but we've got people in place who have supported them through that process and helped them get on board with it. We've got a QR code, so they scan the QR code, and the QR code takes them straight to the sign-up page for the app, and they're good to go from there.
And are you using it for collection and delivery, or just collection?
Collection, delivery, and eat-in. The delivery has taken off really well. So the first 5 days of delivery, I lost about 2 stone because I was responsible for doing it, and I thought I could do it by doing every delivery on foot. And to give you an idea, the size of the park, it's set in 60 acres. So to get from where the club is to where the last caravan's located, it's about a mile. So we was finding that I said to the guys, look, we don't need a golf buggy. And to prove a point, I will do the deliveries myself, because they're all moaning saying we need a golf buggy. I said, don't need a golf buggy at all. So by the end of the 5 days, I've got to admit, I was wrong. We need a golf buggy. I can't do this anymore. So now we've got a golf buggy for doing the deliveries, and it's working really well.
But any sense to the level of business activity pre not having online ordering to post online ordering? Have you got any sense of, if you compared year on year or something like that?
It's difficult because we've had to sort of write off this year for a number of reasons and just take whatever it is we're given. And certainly by having the app, it's made what could have been a disastrous year turn into a good year. The app has certainly helped to increase the revenue in comparison to what it would have been had we not had the app. Certainly with the deliveries, because a lot of people, you've got to bear in mind, on a holiday park, and if any holiday park operators out there listening to this, you need to be able to be in a position to offer deliveries to your customers, because you've still got people who are, for whatever reason, nervous about venturing out into public. Their caravan is their safe space. And even though as an industry, we've gone to all the extraordinary lengths to make sure that we're COVID safe and we've got the social distance in place, you've still got some vulnerable people who are shielding, people who perhaps haven't got the confidence to go outside. So they will have the food and drink delivered to the caravan. And that's been a godsend for them and also for us, because it's meant that revenue we can still transact with that customer, which is brilliant.